Hello.
My name is
And
Leejay,
I'm Melissa.
and we run a digital business. For those of you who are new in this channel, Facebook page, welcome.
Welcome.
And if you're watching on YouTube as well, welcome. And yeah, so anyways, we help individuals, families, and individuals to step it up and become entrepreneurs and to take the online, you know, the
Space.
online
Mm-hmm.
space, the online
Yeah,
opportunity,
take advantage of the
take
online
advantage of
space
it. Yeah,
because a lot of the people are in the online nowadays. Like
exactly. And the thing is that we're very
we're all
passionate.
using Facebook,
Yes,
YouTube,
we're very
LinkedIn.
passionate in using them.
Yes.
That's one thing.
Yeah, take
Um,
advantage.
yeah, so today we're at home. We're catching up with some office work.
Yes.
Um, we had a huge month this month with birthday parties and
Yes. Yeah.
milestone celebrations.
Three parties.
Yes, three parties. Because actually, just to disclose a little bit of my personal information, I was born on the 15th of May. My daughter was born on the 19th of May,
Yeah.
and my son is born on the 20th.
Yes.
So you can imagine how busy we are
On that week.
on that week. And it was really exhausting, guys, but it's all worth it. We
Yes.
love it.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
back in the days when I'm working in the corporate, I always had to ask my boss to give me a day off on
Yeah.
those days. And we're so happy that this year I don't need to do that, right? Because we owe a lot to to the online business, to the opportunity that we have, and the thing that we're gonna share as well to you guys. Um, if you have been here and following us from day one, thanks a lot for your support. There's a whole bunch of new people that are following us as well, who um, recently signed up for on our website and are going to attend the webinar, and you're in for a treat, right? So if you haven't scheduled your time to attend one of the webinars, one of the workshops that we host every Tuesdays and Thursdays, you're in for a treat because in that workshop, we talk about how to get started online, how to actually generate income online, um, because it is the new way of doing things. And
Mhm.
we truly believe that because 2 years ago, we were looking for that particular
Mhm.
opportunity, that
Yes.
ability to work from home, work
Yes.
from anywhere, right,
Yeah.
in the world, and able to generate income. I was a workaholic. I think until now I'm still a workaholic, but
Yes.
in a good way, right?
Yeah.
I used to have three jobs, right? I used
Mhm.
to work extensive hours, right, just to provide for my family. But it seems that if you work more, you have less time, right, with
Yeah.
your family. If you don't work, you have
Yeah.
lots of time with them, right? But you have less money. So
Mhm.
um, to us, anyways,
Yeah.
we find that working online and having your own business, having to dictate how much you want to get paid, right,
Mhm.
um, is the best way. And now we found it, and now we're sharing it to the world.
Mhm.
Anyways, today's episode on this lives, what we do is we answer questions, right?
Yes.
Thought provoking questions. Um, and it's really interesting because these questions help a lot of individuals as well when they reach out to us, because they give us feedback that that these are the things that they've also had struggles with,
Mhm.
and we're able to connect with them, right, and to help them uh, realize that it's not the end of the world, right,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
there's a solution out
Yeah.
there,
There's a
right,
way out.
there's a way
Always.
out. One thing we want to do as well is we want to
Yes.
congratulate
Yes.
our our
uh, newest online
uh,
business owner.
online business owner all the way from Massachusetts, USA.
Yay! Congratulations!
Congratulations, You know who you are. We admire
Yes.
your faith in God. We
Yes.
admire your courage, right?
Yes.
I know it's a huge step. It's a huge
Yes, it is.
decision, right? But you
Yeah.
made it. You took action. You
All the
followed
way to the
all
end.
the way to the end. You
Yeah.
followed up with that instinct, with that
Yeah.
action. Congratulations again. We are
Yes.
so proud of you. You know,
Yes.
it's incredible how sometimes we couldn't talk as much because of the time schedule and how busy we are.
Yeah.
But in this platform like this live event right now, we just want to have a shout out to you and commend you with that awesome faith that you have.
Yes.
That the opportunity that you took advantage, and now you're here, right?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes.
This is the step, right? This is
Yes.
the a step towards the freedom, the
Yeah. The first step.
the first step
Mhm.
towards the freedom of time, the freedom of income, right?
Yeah.
And to finally get away, right? And
Yeah.
start this journey, right? And thank you
Mhm.
for being with us
Yeah.
and and being
And
coachable as well.
yeah.
Guys, the first thing that she told us is that, Leejay, I am not very tech savvy. I'm not very good in technology. Um, but she did it, right? And I told her that there is a step by step process. As long as you
Mhm.
follow the step by step process, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And
And she did.
she did it.
She followed
She
every
followed the step
step.
by step.
Had some questions, and
Hi, Alice.
it was pretty easy to talk to her because
Mhm.
we can really feel that she has a strong faith in God,
Mhm.
that she knew that this is the change that she's been looking for,
Mhm.
and she just followed it all the way through. And we are so proud to be able to witness that, because not a lot of people does that, right?
Yes,
And for us
that
to
is
see
so
that
right.
and witness that moment, for someone to make that change,
Yes,
is
it's incredible.
incredible.
It's guys, just to give some context into this
Yes.
perspective, there's there's hundreds of people that reach out to us, right? They
Mhm.
ask us questions, and
Mhm.
and they are curious about these things.
Yes.
But you will only you would realize that only a few people are actually
Yes.
committed
Yes.
and that are really willing to
To
change,
go all the way.
to go all the way,
Yeah.
no matter what the obstacle is, right?
Yes.
In this case, she has she has a tech problem, right? That
Mhm.
she's not a techie person,
Yes.
but
It didn't stop
it
her.
didn't stop her, right,
Mhm.
from taking action and going all the way,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Also, we want to we just want to mention that people really want change,
Yes.
and here's the thing, and this goes to people that I talked to recently this week and last week. Sorry, Alice is actually in the back over here,
Yeah. She's over there.
and she's say hi, Alice.
Hi, Alice.
She has her little corner over there, and we have set up one of our rooms here to be our workstation.
Yes.
But anyways, I was talking to a few people over the course of the day here, and one of the things that
Yes.
that they ask is, after I pay
That.
this amount of money,
Mhm.
what would be the next, right?
Yes.
Um, the next thing is to start working, right? To roll
Yes.
up your sleeves and start working.
Yeah.
Because how bad do you really want it? How bad do you really
Mhm.
want change in your life?
Yes.
How bad do you really want to get out of the job that you have right now, right? Whether you have one job or two jobs, some of them have three jobs, and how bad do you really want it, right? um, we have some members that have changed their life completely in just amount of 2 years, okay? And I'm not claiming this because it was my experience. Everybody has this had different experiences, but I'm saying this because we watch them grow from zero to well over hundreds and thousands, right, in income. And it's an incredible journey, right? To be able to
Mhm.
see that, to be able to watch these people, people that
Yeah.
doesn't have experiences, normal
Yeah.
people that are able to
Yeah.
do this, right?
Yeah, they started from basically nothing and with a lot of debts and with not a lot of skills in the online space,
Hmm.
especially, some of them even doesn't have a Facebook account.
That's right.
And now and
Yes.
and now being able to use the online space after a
Mhm.
few months of training, and they're doing it. They're winning in the online business world.
Right. I just want to touch base on that. People that doesn't have a Facebook page,
Yes.
it is sorry, Facebook page,
Facebook
Facebook profile,
account.
Facebook
Yeah.
account that started from scratch, right?
Yeah.
And they didn't have any friends
Yes.
online. They didn't have
Yeah.
any
They had
connections,
to add
right?
friends.
Add
Yeah.
friends and continue that way.
Mhm.
But the thing that I'm trying to get at is that, guys, I've spoken to hundreds and hundreds of people, um, and all of them, right? If there's a common thing, right, conversation or topic that we
Mhm.
talk about, is
Mhm.
their willingness to change. They
Yeah.
really wanted to do something about their current situation,
Mhm.
right? And it doesn't matter what type of reasons they have, right? Some
Mhm.
of them have reasons because of a new baby. Some of
Mhm.
them have
Yeah.
reasons because their back is aching,
Yeah.
and
And they
and
want to stop
they
working.
want to
They
stop
they have a
doing
labor
hard
job.
labor job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some
Mhm.
of them are truck drivers, right? That
Mhm.
that wanting to to be more to be home more with
Mhm.
their families, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Because being a truck driver, you're always on the
Yeah. You have
road
to
and
drive for
you
hours
drive
and
hours and
hours.
you don't see your family and
Yeah.
things like that, and you want to be able to to at least treasure the moments with your
Mhm.
family, right?
Yes.
uh, these are the things, these are the normal conversations we
Yes.
have with normal people, right?
Yes.
Some of them are professional people, right?
Yeah.
Educated up to the yin yang, right? But
Yeah.
they are also looking for change, right?
Mhm.
And so we really want to use this platform to talk to you guys about it.
Mhm.
And and if you are on the fence, right? If you
Mhm.
are thinking maybe I should go online, maybe not, maybe I should just
Mhm.
stick to my job, and and be content that way, that is totally up to you,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
um, it is a very difficult journey for a lot of the people that we talk to.
Mhm. Yes.
Nobody had it easy.
Yeah.
uh, but
Yeah.
everybody has that strong conviction.
Yes.
They know deep in
Yes.
um, that there is a way. It's just a matter of what are you gonna do about it? What are you
Yeah.
gonna do about
Yeah.
that information? I was
Mhm.
talking to. Sorry, it's taking
Yeah.
too
Go
long.
ahead. It's
But
fine.
anyways, I was talking to uh, a young gentleman just earlier today, and
Mhm.
he was saying that oh, maybe I should take this course, and maybe I should do that course,
Mhm.
and or maybe I should take this training and whatnot. And I told him that, hey, you know, I will give you so much information, right? That you would know everything about that particular industry, or or give you all the knowledge, the information that you need in order to get
Mhm.
started. But what are you going to do about it,
Yeah.
right? What are you going to do about it, right?
Yeah. It
And
all
it all
boils
depends,
down
boils out to
to what you're gonna do about it,
what are you going to
right?
do about it,
Yeah.
right? I was talking to a good friend of mine when I was picking up Alice, and
Mhm.
and we always had this deep conversation about about business, about life.
Mhm.
And he's one of my greatest friend, all
Yes.
the way from high school. We pretty much grew up together.
Yes.
But anyways, he's one of the guys that I can talk to about this kind of stuff, that I
Mhm.
know that he would understand.
Mhm.
And what he told me is that there's you can he can list down a whole bunch of stuff, right? To-do
Yeah.
list, right?
Mhm.
And um, but it really is up to him if he's gonna do those to-do lists.
Yeah.
And it really bugs him if he can't do, or if he's not doing it, because
Mhm.
it goes against his word, right?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
mean, imagine that kind of conviction, imagine
Mhm.
that kind of commitment, right?
Mhm.
Into your business, into
Yeah.
your life.
Mhm.
What would the type of of person you're going to be, right? In just
Mm-hmm.
maybe 6 months, 7 months, eight
Yeah.
months down the road. If
Mm-hmm.
you have the same, course of thinking
Yeah.
that I want to take action and this is what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm fed up with my boss. I'm
Yeah.
fed up with my
Enough is
debts.
enough.
Enough is enough. I don't want my credit card bills anymore.
Yes.
I don't want my, whatever
Yeah.
that reason is, right?
Yeah.
I want to also go out and eat out on restaurants
Yes.
and not
Yeah.
worry about cooking or
Yeah.
dishes and
I don't want to ask my boss for
or
a time
vacations.
off.
Yeah, time.
I just want to go and go out there.
spend the good times, right?
Yeah.
um it's really interesting, guys, and
Mm-hmm.
here in Canada we just had the labor, no, not the labor, Victoria Day,
Victoria
right?
Day. Yeah.
Which is a huge thing with a lot of Canadians,
Mm-hmm.
because that is the mark of summer to
Yeah.
me anyways, right? It's like the long May long
Yeah.
weekend is where a lot of people go out and spend their
Yeah.
time and with families and
Mm-hmm.
and really go camping and do all
Yeah.
these things.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the long weekend, then they go back to the reality, right?
Yes.
And I
Yeah.
remember sitting one day, at home, and and thinking about what if I also went back, the
Yeah.
following day.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with that, and there's
Yeah.
nothing discrediting about the hardworking people out there.
Yeah.
Uh, but it's also a choice, right? To
Yeah.
for everybody to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I did that you know for 10 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, half of it was in retail as well. So
Yeah.
during Boxing Days,
Yes.
for those
Oh
of
yeah.
you,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes. Yes.
during Boxing Day is the 26th, right? So
Yeah.
it's the right after Christmas. That's where retail salespeople goes back to the floor and start selling, and
Mm-hmm.
you can't really
Can't
have a
take
good
time
you
off
can't take time off because
on
that's the
those days.
biggest
Yeah.
days of your career.
Yeah.
And I remember working at a retail
Yes.
shop for 2 years, and I remember promising myself, I don't want to be like this. Like, I
Yeah.
want to enjoy
Forever.
my time with
Yeah.
my family during the Christmas time, and
Yes.
actually sit there and
Mm-hmm.
enjoy that holiday with them.
Mm-hmm.
But guys, I thought it was going to be impossible.
Mm-hmm.
We thought that it's going to be impossible, and that we're gonna endure that kind of lifestyle
Mm-hmm.
for the next 20 or 30 years of our life, maybe 40,
Yeah.
right? Um, but then again, we are blessed with this
Yeah.
opportunity, and now we're here, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
anyways, guys, enough of me rambling because I can go on and on
Yeah.
with this topic.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to congratulate again those people who reached out and
Mm-hmm.
are now booking their time to watch that webinar.
Yes.
Um, after you watch that webinar, it is totally up to you to take action, right?
Yes.
It is very difficult to take action at times. But what I can tell you is that nothing's gonna happen until you move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can get all the information that you want. You can learn all about it. You can you can have all this information, right? But it
Mm-hmm.
all boil down into your
Mm-hmm.
decision and taking action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add?
No, I'm just thinking of that time that we were at the same spot, right? That
Yeah.
same spot when we registered for the webinar.
Mm.
Well, it was you who did.
Yeah. She was totally skeptical. She didn't want
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
and I can feel that moment when you were in that situation. You
Mhm.
were thinking, is this the one? Is this the one?
Mhm.
What am I gonna do with it? And then, but at the end of the day, uh, I'm very happy that you did. You took action because our lives have changed incredibly. We were able to stay at home
Mhm.
now and work from home and be able to work with like-minded people. I think for me, that's the greatest gift of
I
the
think so too.
business.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Thanks for
Yeah.
bringing that up
Mhm.
because I spoke to a gentleman last week as well,
Yeah.
and and he was telling me all the
Mm-hmm.
struggles in life, right?
Yeah.
And that he was in a really bad situation, and he's in
Mm-hmm.
housing
Yes.
subsidy by the government and all these
Yes.
things. And I told him that it's there's always a solution if you really seek for it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one thing that he said that really struck me, and he said that I'm all alone. I don't have any support. I don't have any family. I don't have
Mm-hmm.
nothing. Just
Mm-hmm.
me, right? And I said that that's probably why you need, a community like this, right?
Yes.
To surround yourself with
With
like-minded
people.
individuals, like what you
Mm-hmm.
said,
Yes.
and to be with the people that really understands you, right? That are
Mm-hmm.
also looking for change,
Yes.
who took the action,
Mm-hmm.
to have that change in their
Mm-hmm.
lives. People that are positive, people that are
Mm-hmm.
incredibly supportive.
Yes.
Our community right now has over
120,000.
120,000, right,
Yes.
individuals, and these individuals are action takers. They're
Mm-hmm.
go-getters, right?
Yes.
They really wanted to
Yes.
have a change in their lives. Many of them are living the time of their life.
Mm-hmm.
Many of them have paid 80, 70, 80,
Mm-hmm.
$100,000 worth of consumer debts.
Yes.
Many of them have paid their mortgages off,
Mm-hmm.
have retired their partners, have retired their parents.
Yes.
And that's what we wanted to, right? We
Yes.
wanted the
Yeah.
same thing. We wanted the same way of living. And
Mm-hmm.
and we found this opportunity, right? That we know that's going to help us achieve the goals, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
sorry, achieve the things that we really want for ourselves, for our family, and for the people
Mm-hmm.
around us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So thanks for bringing
Yeah,
that
no
up.
worries.
Anything else you want to add?
No, we can go ahead with the question now.
Yes.
It's been
So
20
thought-provoking
minutes.
question. Yeah, I forgot that we're actually
Yeah.
doing this, but yeah. So our live sessions consist of the thought-provoking question
Yes.
with Leejay and Melissa, and here we're going to talk about the answer to a particular question.
Mm-hmm.
And what we did at the beginning of this year is that we've arranged a series of questions that we would have
Mm-hmm.
answered every day. But now, because of time constraints, we can't really do that every
Yeah.
day. But
It's okay.
anyways, we're still gonna do it, right?
Yeah.
365 thought-provoking questions
Mm-hmm.
that we would answer,
Mm-hmm.
and we get to pick a number
Yeah.
between 1 and 365,
Yeah.
and we will answer the corresponding question to that number. Okay,
Yeah.
so what number?
Let's do 365. I'm feeling
365.
like the highest right now.
All right, actually there's 367.
Oh,
Oh, no, no,
367.
no,
Okay.
actually no. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
365
okay.
would be that one here.
Yeah.
Sorry, 365, is that the one? Okay, what simple fact do you wish more
More
people
people understood.
understood?
Ooh.
Fact.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
A fact.
Oh,
What's a
it has
fact?
to be a fact. What if something that you just believed in immensely?
Well, if
Well,
to you, if that's a fact to you, then
then well, it would be hard to yeah. I guess what is that simple thing that you believed in?
what is a simple thing you believe in? Okay, sorry, I can't see without my glasses.
Yeah, you have to
What
put your
simple
glasses.
what simple fact do you wish more people understood? Okay.
Yes.
The fact that nothing is permanent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I know that is a fact because nothing is permanent. I just had a brain fart for a minute there. But what I'm trying to
It's
say
true.
is that I go back to that gentleman that I talked to last week, and
Mhm.
what I keep telling him as well is that nothing is permanent, and that
Mhm.
things are gonna change, right?
Mhm.
A lot of the people that I talk to, or even for me, right, at one
Yes.
point,
Yeah.
I thought I was stuck, and I thought there's no way
Mm.
out. I
Yeah.
thought
Yeah.
that I'm gonna be staying into that situation
Yes.
forever, meaning
Mhm.
I'm gonna have three jobs.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna have time with my family. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna have, you know,
That freedom of
freedom. I'm gonna have a lot of debt. I'm gonna have all this and all
mhm.
this negative stuff. I don't want to talk about that, right? Because it's very
Yeah.
stressful just thinking about it.
Thinking about-
Um,
yeah.
but the reality is
Mhm.
it's not permanent, right?
Yes.
Um, even right now, that if you have over $50,000 worth of debt, it can be paid off, right?
Yes.
It can be paid off.
Yes.
There is a way out there that you could be debt free. There is an opportunity out there for you to make a good amount of money, right? And we're not talking about millions and millions of dollars and
Mhm.
gazillions,
Yes.
um, but we're talking about a comfortable lifestyle for
Mhm.
yourself, for your family.
Yes.
There is a way out in terms of being stuck in a job, right?
Mhm.
You have the decision. You can decide
Mhm.
to fire your boss, right? If you really
Yeah.
want to, right? If you really want to have that opportunity to have more time with your family and to
Mhm.
you know to work in the beach, the middle of Bahamas or somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Um, you can have that, right?
Mhm.
Because nothing is permanent.
Yeah.
And for those who are taking the training right now that we have in our system,
Mhm.
nothing is permanent as well. Okay, so
Yes.
those training continuously change
Yes.
because we adapt to the real world. We adapt
Yes.
to the marketplace,
Mhm.
and we know that because the market changes.
Yes.
There's a new product, there's a new software,
Mhm.
there's a new thing, right?
Yeah. New
Um,
rules. Yeah.
right,
New updates.
new updates,
Yeah.
right? The trial of Amber Heard and Johnny Depp is not forever. It's gonna end. Okay,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna
This
end
Friday.
this Friday.
Yeah.
That too can
Yeah.
can end, right?
Mhm.
And it's gonna change. And I really hope that more people understand that. More
Yeah.
people
It's not
would
permanent.
come to realize that
Mhm.
whatever their situation is,
And it
it's
can
not.
change overnight. It can change in a week. It can change in a month. It can change in a year,
That's
right?
right.
Or
So
5 years.
that's
And
right.
nobody knows. Nobody knows when.
Nobody knows when.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too with running a business, right?
Yeah.
Anything can change
Yes.
any minute now, right?
Yes.
um, and
You can have mails of
sitting in your
checks,
checks sitting in
checks
your
of
mailbox,
yeah,
and
and
next
you'll
thing
never know if it's there or
if
not.
it's there, right? So and I really wish, I
Mhm.
truly wish that more people understand this,
Mhm.
because it will liberate you in a way that
Mhm.
you would now live freer,
Yeah.
that you would be
You
more
don't have
happy.
to worry. You don't have to think that, oh, um, about this big problem that you're dealing
Right,
with,
right,
because you know that one day you will just be gone. Like all of
exactly.
it will just be gone.
And part of it as well is trusting the Lord and trusting our God that
Mm-hmm.
that uh he's in control. He can change things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we forget to we ask for a solution, and
Mm-hmm.
we ask for God to take us away from that particular problem, but we
Mm-hmm.
forget to invite him in, right?
Yes,
We forget to
yes,
invite
yes.
God in and to be with us with the
Mm-hmm.
situation, with the problem that we have.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that goes through everything that we do, right?
Mm-hmm.
In a business like this that we're running
Yeah.
right now, or raising kids, right?
Yeah.
um, they go hand in hand when it comes
Yes.
to it, right? The
Yeah.
kids will grow up, the kids will change.
Yes.
um,
Yeah. We will
we
change.
will
Like
change, right?
we'll
Amelia
we'll
is having diapers right now,
yeah.
and the kids will grow out of the diapers, right?
Yes. Hi.
And there's
Oh,
gonna be, oh, Albert is here.
Albert's home. Hey, baby.
Why did
We're
you put
just
my
working.
computer
So
Oh
that you
yeah.
can work with us. He hasn't seen the setup yet, so he's
Yes.
surprised.
Yeah. So this has changed.
So this has changed. The
Yeah.
room has changed.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's your answer about it?
Well, for me, it goes hand in hand. This question goes hand in hand with what we were
Mhm.
talking
I think
last
it's
night.
outside.
Sure. Yes. And
Yeah, so it goes hand in hand with what we were talking last night
Mhm.
and this morning. And I thought that, wow, this question is amazing. So yeah, for me, what simple fact that I wish more people understood is that with God, nothing is impossible.
Right.
Not um that's what I texted you last
Yeah.
night.
She
I just
texted me
had
last
an
night.
epiphany last night while I
She
was
just,
um
she just texted me. She goes,
yeah,
what did you say?
I just thought with God nothing is impossible. And if for some reason if I believe that that's impossible, that's that's not gonna happen for me anyways. If it can happen to other people, it's not gonna happen to me. If I for some reason if I feel that way, then who then what do I think about God? Like, God is powerful and strong, and
Mhm.
I cannot even describe him because there's no words that can accurately describe him
Mhm.
in his strength and power.
Mhm.
And if if I think that he is almighty and he can do anything,
Mm.
then why would I think that some things are not possible for
For
me
me,
to,
yes.
you know? And I
Incredible. Yeah.
think it goes hand in hand with your belief in God, right?
That's right.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
It
like
goes hand in hand with your belief, and it goes.
yeah,
Our one of our business mentors always says, "How you do one thing is how you do everything."
yeah,
And I think how you believe in one thing is how you're going to believe the rest of the
mm-hmm.
things, right? So
Yeah,
if you believe in God and you really believe that He can do all
mm-hmm.
those things, and
Yeah,
and that should that should apply to your business as well,
mm-hmm.
into creating your
Yeah,
own
yeah,
a business. So
yeah,
yeah, incredible.
yeah.
What else?
I think that's it. I have a lot more to say, but for some reason it got confusing.
You got brain
but
farted.
but yeah, that's the main essence. That with God, nothing
Thing
is
is impossible.
impossible. Anything could
Right.
happen
And that is a
any
fact,
minute.
you guys.
It's like
Okay.
a miracle. With God, you live in a miracle. Like,
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
That is a thought-provoking question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But guys, we hate to cut it short, right? We are about
Mm-hmm.
half an hour now,
Yeah.
32 minutes, talking and blabbling
Yes.
around this
Mm-hmm.
topic. But one thing we want to say is that, um, you know, nothing is permanent, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that things will change.
Mm-hmm.
And number two is that with God, um, everything is
Nothing
possible.
is.
Nothing is impossible. So go out there and
Yeah.
and hopefully this session helped you. If you have any questions, if you want to reach out to see how to get started in an online business, we provide all the training, we provide the
Yes.
products,
Yes.
we provide the step-by-step process,
Yes. All the support you
all the
need.
support that you need.
Yeah.
If
We will be happy to be your mentors in the
yes,
online business. We'll
exactly.
guide you in your journey. And that's what we're hoping to do. We are mentors in the online
In
business.
the
So
online
that's our
space,
job.
that is our job, is to hold your hand
Yes.
step by step, right? Step
Yeah.
by step,
Mm-hmm.
to go through the process.
Yeah.
And for anybody out there really
Mm-hmm.
that's interested into this kind of work, right?
Yeah.
It has changed us in so many different ways, in a good way.
Yes.
It has changed so many people's lives. We truly believe that
Yeah.
online business can change lives, right?
Yes.
No matter how you looked at it, right? Some
Mm-hmm.
members um, are engineers and chemists, I think, and
Yeah.
they love what they do, right?
Yeah.
They don't need to quit their jobs to do
Yeah.
this, right? You can do this part time. If you are just looking for an extra income to
Mm-hmm.
pay for something, a vacation or
Mm-hmm.
a debt, right?
Yeah.
Whatever that may be, right?
Mm-hmm.
This could be an avenue for you.
Mhm.
Okay, and this could be an avenue for a lot of people that are looking in that space. And no matter what your reasons are, no matter what people's reasons are,
Mhm.
right? The fact still remains the same, that nothing's gonna happen unless you take action.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. Thank you very much. It was a
Thank
nice session.
you.
Have a good one. See you
Have a
again
great
next
day.
time. Bye bye.
Bye.